So it's been about 2 weeks. I thought it would be a good time to check back in on everyone's favorite talk show host and see how she's doing. How are those ratings doing? How's the perception been since the apology show that happened about 2 weeks ago? I want to take a look at that. And as you can see, not everybody is so willing to accept that apology. Saturday Night Live was taking digs at her last Saturday for the show's season, 500 season, the 500th season premiere, however long this show's been on. It's kind of shocked. Usually they don't take digs at Ellen, but they decided to jump in this week. So that's out there. By the way, Saturday Night Live, some of the best ratings the show's had in a long time, only showing me more and more that people are just looking for some entertainment. However, I don't think they found very good entertainment. I watched a bunch of the skits from the premiere. I didn't find very many of them funny. Maybe you did if you watched it. I don't know. Comedy's kind of subjective. And I think Saturday Night Live has been kind of neutered for years, but that's just my opinion. What's going on with Ellen, though? As you know, everything surrounding her show has been just riddled with controversy. Ellen really been outed as just kind of a mean person. You've had ex-employees coming forward left and right talking about the toxicity of her environment, even her home environment. Like, you've got housekeepers talking about how it's like pretty much just Ellen's boot camp and that she sets traps for people. It's been very damaging for her brand. Pretty much the entire summer, things have been coming out against her left and right. It's been a really tough time for the millionaire who famously compared being locked down in her gigantic mansion complex as prison. Really staying in touch with the average person with that line. So she, of course, came back about 2 weeks ago, did a big apology, had a little monologue where she said things are going to be different and I'm working on things, as she also kind of mocked things that people are accusing her of. And, of course, that wasn't a good enough apology. People were even putting down the apology. And this has people throwing stuff like this out. You know, could Kelly Clarkson replace her? I've noticed that they've been pushing this for a while. But let's get to what's going on here. So as I predicted, I said the first day that she comes back, that first show, people are going to tune in because they're going to want to see her reaction. They're going to want to see her apology. They're just going to be curious. And the show got pretty good ratings for that first episode. But as you can see from this headline from USA OK, more trouble for Ellen? Her talk show loses 25% of viewers in 1 week. As I predicted, and I said this was going to happen, I said after that first episode where she comes out with her apology, the ratings are going to dump and they're going to go down the tubes. And that's exactly what happened. I knew this was going to happen because people are going to, of course, tune in for that first week because they've been following a trash fire and they want to see the results. What's going to happen? They watched that, then they dipped. They didn't care. And it also shows you that people just find her disingenuous. They're not buying it. I really do think the mask is off for Ellen. She's not the be kind lady, which she did address in her apology, but she also kind of said at the same time, yeah, these are all true. I'm not a be kind person. But she still wanted to keep that be nice facade. She didn't really address it too much. Like she's pretty much said, yeah, I'm not really a be kind person. I'm going to keep being fake. She didn't fool anybody. That's why she lost 25% of her viewers on that episode. So a pretty hard time for old Ellen. I wonder if Kelly Clarkson will overtake her. That'd be funny. And, Ellen would be fine either way. She's got millions of dollars. I'm sure tons of money wrapped up in investments and stuff like that. She could walk away and be just fine, which a lot of people have suggested that she should just do. That's what I would do. I would just retire. You could retire for millions of dollars, Ellen. I'm sure you'll be just fine. But it's not so much about the money with these people. It's about the power and the power of that show. That show gives her power and social status, and that's why she's desperate to cling on to it. though I think it's going to be a very disastrous year for her. I think you're going to see this show hit the lowest ratings it's ever seen. It got beat by Judge Judy and The View for the time slot that it's in, according to USA OK, which is pretty disastrous for her. It's actually kind of embarrassing. We can go ahead and go through it right here. Scandal success. Ellen DeGeneres show sees highest premiere ratings since 2016, but it didn't last. It didn't last. Even though DeGeneres addressed claims that her talk show set was a toxic place to work during the season 18 premiere of her show on Monday, September 21st, earning her highest ratings in years, things have spiraled downhill since then, with ratings dropping by 25%. And according to TV News Check, the 62-year-old's show does not even rate in the top 5 for the time slot. That is pretty terrible. You know, she took over from Oprah. This is supposed to be the new queen of TV. Their figures claim that Judge Judy, which is in its 25th and final season, in the season ending September 20th, blew away all their shows. According to TV News Check, it jumped 6% from the prior venue to an 8-week high 5.7 live plus same-day national rating, easily topping the charts. That was triple the rating of the next highest daytime program. Among talk shows, Tamron Hall was hottest, kicking off its second season with 33% increase in a 9-week high. The Drew Barrymore show is also performing nicely, but not DeGeneres. Her ratings slipped 11% to a new series low, 0.8 through 56% below its comparable week 1 year earlier. However, the show's premiere week in the 56 metered markets was down 25% from its year-ago time periods. The initial surge in her ratings may have been with the public's fascination into how she would finally address the elephant in the room after a summer that dubbed her the Queen of Mean online, which goes against her Be Kind mantra. And that's pretty much the end of all the information that I want to go over. So that's exactly right, and exactly what I've been saying. That's why people were tuning in. And I said she's going to have some really high ratings that first week, and then the second week, they're going to go down. I didn't expect them to go down this much. I didn't expect the ratings to go down this much. I'm kind of shocked that it went down that low, which really has me curious for what the show is going to be like in a few more weeks after all of this continues. I don't see the ratings going back up. I think she's been exposed as a fake. And even though many of us know Hollywood actors and actresses are fake people, there's something about the illusion and, well, maybe that person's not really that way. And you learn that they are that way, and just people are tuned out. Like, we deal with enough fake people in our life. Now that she's been shown to be fake, I think more people are going to tune out, and I think this is going to be the worst ratings that she's ever seen consistently or for the whole season. I think this will be the last year of her show. I don't think they'll wait to announce it. I think probably as we get closer to spring, we'll have to go through the winter. And then after the winter, I think she is going to have to cancel her show. And that'll be it for her. I don't know what she does after this. My guess is she just rides off into the sunset with millions of dollars and lives a luxurious life. That's just how it's going to be. But she's going to lose all of that social status and all of that power. I don't think the money really matters too much to her. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I predict a big meltdown if that happens. I'm calling it now. You will see a meltdown. We'll see what happens. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Also, if you would, please throw a like up, share the video, make sure you're still subscribed. Subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.